Okay, so we're now live here.
Papapasukin muna natin.
Huwag yun ang papasukin.
Ano, dito na lang ba? Dito na lang ba? Dito na lang?
Hello po, Kristine, si Mother Lani ng Epic Travel and Tourism. Ayan po, ayan.
Morning.
And of course, Direct Daryll Yap.
Yes. Tara na, pasok muna na.
Okay, kala ko dito na lang.
Picture muna naman kami sa maganda sa mga dakilang direktor from the Global Filipino Magazine. Okay.
Ayan, pasok po tayo. Guys, papasukin po tayo.
Good morning, sir. Good morning from Dubai.
Good morning. Good morning, Miss Kristine from Pinas TV. Hello, Pinas TV. Ayan, hello, Sir Daryl. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Dubai. Ayan na po yung ating mga stars. Magpapapit niya ako ng message.
Hello guys, hello mga kalodi, mga ka-loyalists, mga ka-UMG. So syempre, another day, another vlog. Welcome po. Today we are here on a Pullman's Hotel for the press conference of Made in Malacanang. And syempre ngayon, narito na sina Direct Daryll Yap and Kristine Reyes, no? So update ko kayo sa mga kaganapan.
And influencers for making time today. Seriously, thank you all so much. First of all, the movie we are all here for, which will be shown not only in UAE and GCC, but all over the world. It is one that is also steeped in history as it recalls fateful moments and events from February 1986. But more than history, it is a story about family. The Marcos family saga that is intertwined with the Philippines' past as it is with its future, as the son of the father is now the newly elected leader of the entire country. It is now time to tell their story. And this story is the biggest, most ambitious, and controversial movie of 2022, Made in Malacanang. This special red carpet premiere of Made in Malacanang is presented to you by Viva Films and Vox Cinemas. Special thanks to the Filipino Academy, Philippine Supermarket, Classy Music Fashion LLC, Global Maritime Consultants Group Dubai, Alliance of United OFWs, Hirsch Medical Center, LM Exchange, NPQ Travel and Tourism LLC, Pullman Hotels, and Senator Amy Marcos. Let us all welcome Kristine Reyes! Direct Daryll Yap. Direct Daryll Yap. And of course, behind a spectacular movie is a great mind. We have here the writer and director of the Viva Films blockbuster movie, 𝚎𝚎𝚎, and the successful Viva Max releases, Paglaki Ko, Gusto Kong Maging Porn Star, Pililing, Kung Pwede Lang, Daran Serye, Ang Babaeng Walang Pakiramdam, Luta, Revirginized, 69+1, Ang Manananggal na Nahahati ang Puso.
Kaya pa.
Sarap Mong Patayin, and Marumbading. Let's all welcome the director of the newest and most controversial Viva Films movie of this year, Made in Malacanang, Direct Daryll Yap! Okay, so I would like to interview them. I'll be asking you guys one question. I'll start with ladies first, of course. So, Kristine Reyes, when did you find out that this career was destined for you?
June
Daryll. What about the career overall? Artista. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's hard. When I was young kasi, maarte na ako sa salamin. Kasi lagi ako mag-isa sa bahay. Like, wala akong kasama. So, kasama ko lang yung salamin. Kasama ko lang sarili ko. So, I guess doon nag-start yun. Tapos, I don't know, siguro nag-start din because my mom was an actress as well. Short period lang of time. And then followed by my two sisters and my brothers. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kristine Reyes. And I mean, like, if we analyze her answer a lot, actually, it shows that when you are alone, most of the time, you really do find out what you're destined for. You really find out, like, things you believe in. You learn so much more about yourself. So, thank you so much. Round of applause again for Kristine Reyes. Now for Derek, I would like to ask you, what is the best career advice you've ever received?
The best career advice I've ever received? Well, to stop. That basically, that advice to stop what I'm doing is the best advice. Though it may sound like it's discouraging, for me that's more of an encouragement. Because when people try to stop you from doing what you like, you find the energy from within to be more of a fire, to not be extinguished by any discouragement, by any doubts. So, for any career, not just in showbiz, I always find it, especially the media people, the bloggers or the vloggers, or even you as a host, when people try to say that you should stop, you end your dreams, or you stop doing what you like, that's the best advice that you should not take, to stop. Because I always believe that no one actually made it by stopping. So you have to continue whatever it is that you want to do with your life.
Wow. Miss Universe.
Ikaw lang eh.
Okay, well, this is the exciting part. The floor is now open for questions. So, the media, press, and influencers, you can ask one question for Derek and one question for Kristine.
5 dirhams po.
I don't have a microphone with me. Do I need a microphone? Actually, right? Okay, so no need for a microphone. Correct? Okay. Good morning, Direct, and good morning to all the people in the media industry here. Direct, I don't have intention of becoming a porno star, but I'm enjoyable in the real sense of the word. I had the opportunity of watching the movie last night for the advanced screening, so I'd like to thank Sheila for that. And I'm really impressed with the way you presented the story. After 36 years, the Filipinos finally would see the other side of the story. And a film of that magnitude, I consider it as a masterpiece, considering that you have to take into account a lot of things, especially the controversy and the Philippine history as well. How long did it take you to work on the film, Direct? From script writing, casting, shooting, until the final work ready for showing? Thank you.
I was advised by Viva. Actually, this statement is included in an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement, but I don't care about it anyway, so I'm gonna talk. I wrote the script for 2 days.
Fast.
Yes, I'm a fast writer, I'm a fast director. We made the film in 10 days. Kristine knows it.
Yes.
Yes, so I wrote this, you know what? Ang matagal talaga is kausapin ang pamilya Mark. Mas matagal ko pang silang kinumbinsin to do the film than writing it. I'm a fast writer. I already know what I want to show. I've been with Senator Amy for like 6 months already, and gauging her in most of her talks and most of our talks, the personal talks, you know, it's very hard for the Marcoses to open up something that is about a traumatic part of their life. Whenever I sit down with one of the Marcoses, inevitably tears will fall, and the emotions were just so overflowing. You know, the process would be, the very difficult part is getting all the facts. Writing it was so easy. Directing it was so swiftly done because I have a roster of fine Filipino actors. You know, when Senator Amy finally said yes, she already said, if I'm going to say yes, it should be Kristine Reyes. And I'm sure sa mga nakapanood, alam niyo na kung bakit. Right? So,
Wow.
so those were the only things that I have to put into consideration. Imelda Marcos would want Rufa Gutierrez, and Senator Amy Marcos really wanted Kristine to play her. You know, it's not hard for you to make something if it is about the truth. No, it's not hard to write about the truth. Truth is always relevant no matter how many years it has been tried to be buried. Laging mabilis, laging epektibo, at laging napapanahon ang katotohanan. I always find it very easy to write about the truth. Because sabi nga nila, pag nagsisinungaling ka, sobrang hirap ng consistency, sobrang hirap ng kailangan mong mag-memorize at magsaulo. Pero pag nagsasabi ka ng totoo, napakadaling magsalita. Ganun din pag magsulat. So I always believe that when you are fighting, writing, filming about the truth, it's gonna be a breeze. And given the blessing of Viva to cast Cesar Montano as Ferdinand Marcos, his son Diego as Bongbong, Rufa as Imelda, the three Yayas, you know, Carla Estrada, Elizabeth Oropesa, and Beverly Salviejo, together with Calvelino and Kiko Estrada. And of course, the magnificent performance of Kristine Reyes did all the job. So it's not a monopoly, it's about them also. Thank you.
I have a question over here. Okay, hi. Good morning. I'm on Carton Golf today. I saw the film yesterday in Sharjah, city center Sharjah, where 3 theaters are having. Okay. So first of all, I want to say for a perspective, yeah. I was born in 1962. I'm a third-generation journalist, and I grew up during the martial law years, so I'm a martial law baby. I went through it. Okay, I know what happened, and my dad being a journalist editor at the time, I know what happened. Okay, my first question is, how did this movie come about? Because I've got two versions. I went through your interviews with 𝚎𝚐𝚐𝚎𝚐, your interview with 𝚎𝚐𝚐𝚎𝚐 and Senator Amy Marcos, and doon nakita ko na sinabi na it was towards the end of the campaign that, you know, paano na to, wala si Denden, and you know, you became curious, so you nagged Senator Amy Marcos for, you know, what happened. And then yesterday somebody told me, no, it's because every year since 1986, the loyal Malacanang household members have been having their annual reunions at the Marcos Ancestral House in San Juan. So yes. I want to know how this movie came about, so that I would be able to also write in a proper perspective the news article that I'm about to submit to God today.
Yes, plainly, ma'am, both of the stories you've learned are both true. It's just that it's a matter of perspective also, because you know what, it's so hard to convince Senator Amy to go on. To tell you all honestly, aside from being a director, I'm a marketer as well. So when Len series in 𝚬𝚐𝚑𝚒𝚐𝚐 garnered 50 million accumulated views in Facebook and YouTube, I finally had an idea that it has a following. And Marcos is really in fashion again. That as a marketer, you know, and a mukhang pera, I already learned. Na sabi ko, about my market, sabi ko, Senator, would you want to do a movie? And then she said, no. Because you know what, ma'am? Doing Lennon series is against President Bongbong's campaign strategy. So ayaw talaga ng kapatid niya. But being the devil's advocate that I am, I told Senator Amy, we should go for it. Bakit? Hindi naman tayo hingi ng pera sa kanya. May pera ka ba? Meron, syempre, no? O di tayo ng dalawa. Sabi niya, Daryl, 2 episode lang. Okay, pero alam ko naman pag umatok, di niya mapipigilan. So, we went until March, ma'am. And then, nung patapos na, sabi niya ganun, Daryl, ano nang gagawin natin? Lang parang pula na lang tayo maglaho sa social media. Sabi ko, we should make a film. Sabi niya, no. My mom's gonna kill me. My brother's gonna kill me. Then I said, pakinggan mo lang kung ano gusto sa. President Bongbong really wanted no friction. No? So I keep on nagging Senator Amy, hindi naman natin ko. I super love Bongbong Marcos, but I don't believe in the Judy and Santos effect of Mara effect na super bayad. I'm more of a Gladys Reyes. No? So I said, di tayo effect sa kapatid mo, Senator. So, nagkita kami sa gitna and said, okay, let's not tackle anything about politics. Let's just tackle about you and your family being in crisis inside. And then suddenly, Senator Ivy said, yeah, I think it's workable as long as you will not go very political. Then I said, just the mere uttering of the word Marcos is political already. So ang sabi niya sa akin, sige, basahin ko yung script. It's a long process na. Sobrang haba ng pinagdaanan, sobrang haba. Sabi ko nga po, sandali ko lang nasulat. Pero it should be, the film should be shot like around 8 days only. 7 days only. Imagine, 7 days lang ang binigay sa akin. Pag hindi ko doon nagawa yung 7 days, hindi mangyayari. Ayaw talaga nila. Pero akala nila talaga hindi ko magagawa. So, sabi ni Marcos says, sige, 7 days, pag hindi ko nagawa, you know, they're very authentic. They are very particular with the number 7. Even the late President Marcos, very particular with 7. So they said, if you finish it in 7 days, then that's a sign that you push through. So I'm in my 5th day, and I'm about to finish 7. May drama na si Senator Ivy para tumagal ang shoot. Parang she doesn't like the very political notes of the film. Then I said, no, we need to show it. We need to show, you know, the bulk of money, buying boxes at the start of the film. So why? So that we can show the people talaga what it's for. So the real reason why Made in Malacanang was conceived is number 1, it's business for me and for Viva. That's what I mean. Number 2, Viva has a film streaming app that is Viva Max. And I said to myself, we'll push through with this after May 9. And come May 10, there's 31 million votes. I'm seeing not votes, I'm seeing 31 million subscribers. So I said, if we can translate votes to subscription, then it's gonna be a happy birthday to me every day. Then Viva said, kausapin mo si Senator Ivy, because Senator Ivy and Boss Vic are very good friends. They've been producing Metro Pop, 𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒, 𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑, and all other anti-Marcos films. So, yes, number 1, it was out of my pangungulit to Senator Ivy and her question, what comes next after Lennon? And second, it was really a business decision. And I guess both purpose served it well. I mean, business-wise, we are 330 million in total gross in the Philippines. And up until now, Senator Amy Marcos is the most Googled political personality in the Philippines as well.
Okay, a follow-up question. How did you select the cast? Because, you know, you should be with the like-minded, right? I want to know now, because I want to know if the cast and crew were apolitical, neutral, pro-BBM.
But that's the first time someone asked me.
Yeah, because, you know, you should be working with people you're going to jail with.
Yes, ma'am.
So, may apolitical, definitely, apolitical, neutral, pro-BBM.
Yes. Yeah, but I can answer that.
Okay.
Posible hindi ko answerin si ma'am, baka mamaya pingutin na kami ma'am. So, but ma'am, number 1, I don't want to work with pigs. I don't want to work with anyone who supported Lenny Robredo last election. I'm very keen with that. I told Viva, if I'm going to be working, not only with my production team, but also with Viva team. Nako, Viva is mostly pink. Inside Viva, there are pinks. So I said, I'm not going to be working with pinks inside Viva. Though we are okay, but I'm not going to be working. You know why, ma'am? Because it's not going to be whole heart if they will create it. Hindi buo ang puso kapag pink. At walang pink na puso, hello. Red yun. So, good answer! So, ayun. Kapagalitan na naman ako nito, kaya wala na naman akong pake. So, ano tawag dito? Number one, ma'am, I'm so thankful somebody asked me that because in the Philippines, they are so, parang nahihirapan silang magtanong. No? Pero dahil dayo kami dito, wala kaming magagawa kung ibabaw nyo kami sa t-shirt o sasagutin ko po yan. No, sinabi ko po sa Viva, I don't want to work with people who loudly supported Lenny Robredo. And even in Viva, though it's not allowed to tell you, nandito na ba si Ma'am Lay? Wala pa. Just taga dito ka naman, hindi ka naman taga dito. So may nangyari po yung mock election sa Viva. Nagkaroon po ng mock election. So alam po namin lahat kung sino ang para sino. So nakikita ko rin po, may mga nag-post anti-Marcos and stuff like that. Well, I don't wanna be very filtered, but most of my close friends like Gerald Napoles and 𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒 are very pinks, are very for Lenny Robredo. So I said, nako, mukhang 6 na taon tayong hindi magtatrabaho. So, you know, you have to boil it down first. Number one, I told them I don't want somebody in the marketing that is very pink because I think it will not be marketed very thorough. Because I don't see sincerity. If you are for Lenny and then you'll be posting something for BBM. I know mukhang pera ako pero masyado halata naman doon. So number two, just like what I said earlier, ma'am, Senator Amy Marcos already said, I want Kristine Reyes. Meaning, when the senator is saying that, the staff already sift through the social media posts of Kristine Reyes. And Kristine has no political views in social media. Now, of course, she voted, but, you know, she has no public declaration. And that's very safe for marketing. Number two, I always make Asar the marketing team. Lagi ko sinasabi na bago nyo ako hinga ng material, sabihin nyo muna Len loser. Nagagalit sa akin. Asaran lang siya. It's very political. It's very political. I have to admit, I told them I don't want to work with pinks. So from cameraman, from technical, from all, but ma'am, it's not very hard, no? Ang mayayaman lang sa showbiz ang makaleni, pero ang cameraman ang mga normal na tao, pangkaraniwang manggagawa sa pelikula. Excuse me, but we are all for Bongbong Marcos.
Reminder lang po sa media, one question lang tayo kasi kailangan natin
Yes,
before 12, please. Thank you.
Okay. My name is Orly from the Global Filipino Magazine. And ang question ko ay para sa napakagandang si Kristine Reyes. Welcome po sa Dubai.
Thank you.
Okay. So first time sa Dubai, ma'am?
I think third, fourth.
Napakainit ang pagtanggap sa inyo sa Dubai.
Mainit na mainit.
We have watched the film last night. Lahat excited, punong-puno lahat. At mumarka po yung pag-portray nyo ng isa sa mga significant persons ng Pilipinas, si Senator Amy Marcos. Pwede bang i-share nyo lang sa amin, how did you prepare for this? Ano yung na-inherit mo kahit the film is over, pero nadala mong traits niya ngayon, that because you have performed it so perfectly, parang ikaw na rin si Amy Marcos, minsan napapansin mo sa sarili mo.
Ano po ako nag-prepare dito sa movie?
Pwede ako sumagot ng una. It's gonna be very hard for her. You know what? The main reason bakit yan ang casting, number one, should be Viva artists dapat. No? Pero, Kristine, just like what I've said, alam niyo sir, bago niya po matanggap yung script, kamamatay po ng tatay niya. Yun. So, I was worried na baka hindi matuloy kasi kamamatay ng tatay niya. Pero, kinukulit ko talaga yung Viva na, abot nyo lang yung script. Sobrang kapal ng mukha ko eh. Sobrang yabang ko na feeling ko magugustuhan niya. So, when her father died, Mindanao pa ito, sir, sa Mindanao siya. So, sabi niya, sige, basahin ko. Nung umuo siya, nakahinga kaming lahat. So, gusto ko lang malaman nyo na ginawa namin yung Made in Malacanang na nasa panahon ng pagdadalamhati si Kristine Reyes para sa kanyang tatay. So, ayan.
Okay na?
Sabi ako yari. So, ayun. Sa totoo lang, parang na siyang talagang si Senator Amy. Pero medyo malalim sa kanya yung pelikula. Lalo na kung napanood niyo yung pangalawang chapter, yung Ilocos or Leyte. Nako, it's very heartfelt for Kristine.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
Yes. Hi everyone. Hi Daryll and Kristine. I'm Pia from Expat Media. So this question goes out to both of you. Which character in the movie do you most relate to and why?
Well, I'll answer. Obviously, there's no question to that. Senator Amy Marcos. Kasi, true enough, nung nabasa ko yung script ni Direk Daryl, sabi ko, wow, she's really like me. I'm very perfectionist. Ayoko ng may naagrabyado, ayoko ng, alam mo yun, gusto ko nasa tama dapat lahat, nasa ayos dapat lahat. So, playing her character, playing Senator Amy Marcos is actually for me, wow, it's an honor. Kasi parang ang sarap niyang gampanan dahil hindi siya nalalayo sa kung sino po ako.
Well, for me, I cannot pinpoint one character. I made them all in literature-wise, and I always put something of myself in those characters. So I can relate to every character. Well, it's gonna be a question of who's my favorite character. Okay, my favorite character would be
Biday!
Yeah, siguro, well, hindi ko alam. Siguro yung pinakamayaman na lang sa doon.
Sino?
No, it would be Biday, the character of Beverly Santiago. You know, as much as possible, as the writer-director, I always want an ensemble, a performance of group of artists that will shine all together and will shine alone. And for the moment, may ganito si Ma'am Beverly. Direct, parang we shot it chronologically, the film. If you may notice, 4 na long takes yon, walang cut, all 7 minutes. Just to, give it to the 7 of the Marcoses. So it's all 7 minutes yung long take, wala po tayong cut doon. So, sinut po namin siya chronologically. Meaning yung napanood nyo po, sinut namin yon day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So si Beverly Salvejo po, sabi niya sa akin, Direk, day 9 na tayo, parang wala pa rin kwenta yung character ko. Sabi ko, this veteran actresses, I don't blame them if they doubt young directors like me. But after proving them that medyo iba ako sa mga nakatrabaho nilang director, they are very happy. And the character of Biday or Manang Feli in real life really is my favorite character.
Alright, thank you, Direk. Next, Pinas TV po.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Kristine and Direk Daryl. I am Lina Ribuan. I'm from Pinas TV, Pinas Cargo, and Unity in Dubai. And actually, ang question ko lang po for both of you, because being OFW here in Dubai, kami po yung mga, I'm also part of the community in the church, kami po yung mga cancelled. canceled from our friends, from our families, from our, FB friends na, because I am so vocal on my political affiliation, which is Uniteam. So, grabe yung bashing, grabe yung cancel culture dito. It goes pati sa mga friends namin from the Philippines. So, ang tanong ko lang sa inyo, kung kami mismo nababash, so how did you anticipate this kind of bashing when you for Miss Kristine, when you accepted the role, and of course for Direct Daryl, when you thought of this?
Specifically po ba dito sa film?
Yes.
So far, wala naman po ako natanggap na bashing or cancel something.
Takot sa kanya. Ako na magsasabi, takot kay Kristine yun.
Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Siguro pinoprotektahan ako ng taas. I don't really know.
That's good. Thank you, Kristine. Next po.
Magandang araw po at first of all, congratulations sa buong team ng Made in Malacanang, especially Daryll Yap. Welcome to Dubai, Miss Kristine, at sa buong cast. Ang tanong ko po ay para kay Miss Kristine. Yan. By the way, ako po si Jeffrey ng Siglap Pinoy. For Miss Kristine, alin po yung mas exciting role na mas exciting role na mas madali mong ma-act, yung sexy role or yung pagiging matapang na Madam Amy Marcos?
Easy question, easy answer. Siyempre, yung mas nalalapit sa sarili ko, yung pagiging totoo lang po. Yun.
Thank you, Kristine. Next, Filipino Times, please.
Good morning, Neil from Filipino Times. My question is for Direct Daryl. Direct, I watched your works before, yung Joa Ball and yung mga releases sa Viva Max. So, I watched Made in Malacanang last night, and feeling ko parang pigil pa ito yung Made in Malacanang for you. My question is, were there deleted scenes, and is there gonna be a director's cut for Made in Malacanang?
The real running time of the film is 3 hours. Sabi ni Senator Amy, ano to, Titanic? Sabi ko, pero to tell you all honestly, pag napanood yung buong 3 hours, hindi pa rin kayo mabubore. There are a lot of deleted scenes, a lot. Because the Marcoses don't want any friction. They deleted many scenes. So, sabi ko, okay, gawin na lang natin sa director's cut, which is a 3-hour film in Viva Max. So you have to wait for it.
Thank you, Direk. Next po. Bilisan lang natin sa
Good morning, Direk. Welcome to Dubai and Kristine. Yeah, Vicky Formosa here from UNG. Question ko po is, we know that this is going to be a trilogy. We have the myth, the mom, and the man. Can you just give us just a brief synopsis of what mom is going to be about, and as well as the man?
Made in Malacanang is the nicest of them. I mean, it's the kindest. It's the most mabait out of those 3 trilogies. It's like testing the waters. And as we tested, the Filipino is interested. Meme is about the last 72 hours. Mom is about the relationship of Ninoy Aquino to the Marcoses. And Ma'am is about the life of the Marcoses away from the Philippines in Hawaii, and the final moments until Bongbong Marcos was elected president.
Thank you, Direk. When are you going to shoot the mom?
Well, I already told Viva I'm interested in showing Miss Martyr or Murderer, sino ang pumatay sa unang dilawan. I want to show it on February 25, anniversary of EDSA, 2023.
Thank you, Direk. Next po, Kai.
Hi Derek, hi Kristine. Hello. Welcome to Dubai. Morning. My question is for you. What is your greatest takeaway in this movie, like your realizations, you've learned something from it or anything?
Biggest takeaway about this film. Well, actually, nasabi ko na doon, I remember sa Davao. Ulitin ko na lang ulit. Yeah. My biggest takeaway is I think let's, not judge each other. Kasi actually yung totoo, kaya hindi ako involved sa mga chaos, lalong-lalo yung election. Kasi nakikita ko lahat ng mga tao parang nag-aaway. So, ang gulo-gulo. And then, napunta sa akin tong role na to. Parang wow, umiiwas nga ako sa mga ganyan, diba? Sabi ko, ano to? Ito, yung mga kasama ko, lalong-lalo na yung director namin, very vocal. And I'm the opposite talaga.
Completely the opposite, sobrang tahimik.
Yeah, kasi ako mas, tinitingnan ko lang lahat ng mga nangyayari. And my biggest takeaway is that, sa lahat ng nangyayari, it all boils down to yung pag-iintindi sa bawat isa. Kasi bawat isa naman may sariling tama eh. It's just that, kailangan lang natin na magbigayan. So, yun lang, napansin ko, sobrang totoo na nag-aaway, nagkakagalit na lahat, pati pamilya at magkakaibigan. So, yun lang yung kulang, no? Yung pag-iintindihan sa isa't isa. Kasi lahat naman tayo nasasaktan eh. So, hindi porket, alam mo yun, may nanalo, may natalo, sila yung tama, sila yung mali. Para sa akin, parang masyado kayong mainit. Relax lang.
Alright, thank you po. Next po, please. 4 questions na lang ha.
Hello, good morning. Ito po si Mother Larry ng MPQ Travel and Tourism. Unang-una kapatid ko po yung bumubuang Making Malacanang. Super ganda po ng movie. Alam niyo ba, habang pinapanood ko yung Making Malacanang kahapon kagabi, mula umpisa hanggang matapos, walang tigil yung luha ko. At congratulations Daryll Yap. Ang galing-galing ng movie. Ang ganda-ganda ng movie. Ang tanong ko lang, may part ba itong Making Malacanang? May plan po ba kayong gawin ng part 2?
Yes, just like what I've said, it's a part of a trilogy. We have Made in Malacanang, Martyr or Murderer, and then Mabuhay, Aloha, Mabuhay. That's the third one.
Thank you, Direk. Next po, M. Serrano, please.
Good morning po. I'm M. Serrano. Direk, hello po. First time natin magkita. Dati, lang, face-to-face lagi. Hello po, Ms. Kristine. So, napanood ko na po yung film ng first day sa Pinas, tapos first day din dito sa Dubai.
Wow!
So, I got the same emotion. Naiyak ako, natawa. Paano mo kayo nag-come up in a movie, isang movie na andun lahat ng emotion, hindi lang siya drama, nakilti nyo rin po kami sa comedy. So, paano mo kayo nag-come up with all that emotion in one movie?
If you are religiously following me whenever I write short films, contents in social media, and basically all my films in Viva Max, I always see to a point that it's a little bit of drama with a sprinkle of comedy, because I think that's life. It's not all about drama, it's not about comedy. But this time, just like what I said to Mom in my right, this film is number one for the declaration of truth in the side of the Marcoses. Number 2, this is a business decision film. And number 3, I just wanted to give credit to the Filipinos all over the world who voted for the President Marcos today.
Thank you, Direk. Jerome, please.
Hi, Direk. Welcome to Dubai, Miss Kristine. My question goes to Direk. What are the most challenging parts doing this movie aside sa approval ng Marcos as this movie?
The most challenging part is Amy Marcos. Number 2, the making of the film itself. The making of the film itself. Cesar Montano, always one take. Kristine Reyes arrives at the set, memorized everything. No, so if it is a Kristine and Cesar scene, sobrang galing. No, but I'm gonna tell you all honestly, maliban kay Kristine at kay Ella at kay Diego, lahat ng mga veteranong artista hindi sanay sa kung paano ako mag-direct, which is a little bit somewhat theatrical and very spontaneous, parang sumasayaw sa set. Hirap na hirap ang mga matatanda na umikot-ikot at nahihilo sila. No? So, I always tell them, you just have to trust the process. That's basically the hardest part of doing the film. To adjust our veteran and awarded actresses to be a little mellow and not to be very, very aggressive when it comes to filming. Medyo hindi ako aggressive sa mga kinasanayan nilang awarded directors. So, basically, that's the most difficult part.
Thank you, Direk. Vince, please.
Direk.
Ang ganda ng suot mo ang saya. Hello.
Direk, sobrang idol kita sa kasi Kristine Reyes. Itong movie na to talagang sobrang gumanga ako. Kasi lahat talaga, inabangan ko lahat. Pati yung mga short films na ginagawa mo sa '70s. And lahat ng mga questions is natanong na, nasagot ko na po lahat. Ang tanong ko na lang is, pwede po mapapicture?
Paano tayo sa media later. So, thank you guys sa questions. Tapos pa-call lang namin.
This is Daryll Yap, the writer-director of Made in Malacanang, Shadow Marcos Social Media Alliance.
Thank you.